Let's get you some breaking news coming in. Spicejet Boeing B737 aircraft that was operating flight SG 945 from Mumbai to Durgapur encountered some severe turbulence during its descent, which resulted in injuries to a few passengers as well.
So what is being said that immediate medical assistance that is being provided upon their arrival in Durgapur, and the Spicejet airline has also expressed its regret at this unfortunate incident, and it's providing all possible medical help to those who have been injured. Tamal, good morning. This is some turbulence that had hit this aircraft. How many people really that have been injured? And we are looking at a statement that has now been released from the airline side. So turbulence that hit during descent there, where the Spicejet airline has now said that several people, passengers on board the flight SG 945 from Mumbai to Durgapur, that encountered severe turbulence during the time of descent, which resulted in injuries to a few passengers. The nature of injuries is yet to be ascertained, but what is being said that it has expressed its regret, and it said that all possible medical help that is being provided to those injured passengers.
Several reactions have started coming in as well, several taking to Twitter to express shock at the incident, because earlier Spicejet had also tweeted about the inclement weather conditions, asking passengers to check their flight status. They've not exactly said what went wrong. They said that they experienced turbulence, after which several passengers were left injured. No numbers have been released as yet as to how many passengers were injured. The only information coming in is that they were provided medical assistance as soon as they arrived. Tamal is with us. Tamal, any information on what exactly happened and how many passengers were injured, and what was the reason for the turbulence getting so severe?
It was a squall that suddenly hit the aircraft while it was supposed to land at Andal Airport. The flight was coming from Mumbai. It was supposed to land at Andal Airport, which is in Durgapur. And during the landing process, when it was on, suddenly there was a huge, very powerful squall that had hit the area, not sparing the aircraft too, and that's what had led the mid-air turbulence. But it was so powerful, so much so, that the cabin crew could not really manage the falling space, and several luggages fell on the
Tamal, just stay on with us. Aviation expert Mr. Kapil Bakshi is with us on the phone line. Sir, exactly what needs to be done during such a time of a turbulence there, and what precautions should an airline also take so that passengers are not harmed?
I am Praful Bakshi, Wing Commander Praful Bakshi.
Sorry, sir. My apologies, sir. Wing Commander Praful Bakshi, sir. But we are looking at a situation, sir, where passengers who have been injured because of this flight, sir, that happened from Mumbai via Durgapur, sir.
The flight during Mumbai to Durgapur, I'm sorry, it was such a turbulence that the passengers got slightly injured. That's what I believe. Well, with the turbulence, it all depends at what height was the turbulence. Was the turbulence at the height, or was it turbulence while approaching on the ground? Sometimes there are turbulence close to the ground where the cloud condition is such and the wind speeds are such, especially the crosswinds, that the aircraft faces severe turbulence while on approach or even while joining. There is no doubt about it. The turbulence, you see, if there is immense turbulence, then the diversion can be given. But the authority has to decide as to what is the condition of the turbulence. Can the pilot, it's ultimately the authority is the pilot who can decide whether he will land or not. But if the turbulence is at a slightly more intensity, then the pilot must divert or refrain, because as you can see from the pictures, the turbulence was quite immense. There is luggage and the moorings in the cockpit, probably, which have been holding a lot of stuff, has gone loose, and the pilots have got injured. The passengers have got injured. And here you can see even damage to the various structural damage, connection damage, etc. So, and strewn all over the stuff which is there. It just shows that the turbulence was kind of immense, and pilot actually in the beginning could have, gone around
Right,
when he felt the need of surveillance, and he could have opened throttle, just gone around, probably gone to the diversionary airfield. There are diversionary airfields available close by.
So you think that such kind of incident could have been avoided, sir, but unfortunately we're looking at passengers who have been injured, and we are now expecting another statement from the airline side, sir. Wing Commander Bakshi, sir, thank you very much for joining in with your expert point of view. Tamal, thank you too as well. We head into a short break, back with the news.